The municipality of Dipaculao, province of Aurora, is a third-class municipality in the Philippines, resting at the foots of Sierra Madre mountain ranges and embracing the waves of the Pacific Ocean in Luzon. Dipaculao has 25 barangays with at least 33,131 people living harmoniously with nature, in which Ilocano takes the majority of the population. Dipakulao is the center point connecting the northern towns with the central municipalities. It is shaped like a narrow strip and boasts the longest coastal line in the province. Hence, fishing is the most common source of living for them, especially among the people of Barangay Mijares, a community located few kilometers away from the heart of the town. As they live amidst modernization and this fast-changing world, their streams still continue. What other people only know about them is that they are fisher folks, but there is more about their cultural heritage, the values and the lives of the Ilocanos in Barangay Mijares, Dipaculao, as a reflection of their fishing practice called Pukkot. Pukkot has been a fishing practice among the fisherfolk since time immemorial, but the materials remain constant in terms of function. The motor a bangka is used to lead the rope-attached manual boat towards the location of laying over the gillnets at the middle of the sea. Bangka and sagwan are used to carry the gillnets and divers and is used to keep the boat going or to change direction. Tali, used to either attach manual boat to the mechanical boats. Gillnets is a thick fishing net that is being laid off in the specific sea perimeter. Rama is an improvised anchor using a sack filled with stones, which serve as the marker and returning spot for the boat. Ankla is an improvised metal anchor. Bubo is a black net with round opening that catches fishes as the gillnet reaches the shore. Sakote is an improvised belt with a short rope attached to the both ends of the gillnets that is being used to pull the rope of the gillnets. Saludan is a rattan-made basket used to transfer catch from bubo. Banyera is used by merchants to transfer catch from saludan. Compra is an act where merchants buy catch potential to market selling. Kutur is an act of distributing some catch to the people or anyone, bringing with them some plastic bags or pails and other containers available. Routine is very important in the lives of fisher folks. Before sunrise, the leader of the group wakes up to sip coffee and eat meal prepared by her wife and his child. Some of his companions are waiting at the seaside and one fetch water and other materials for the fishing activity. At least 11 men joined the Pukkot. They launched the manual boats first before the motorboat. The motorboat stays ahead of the manual boats and a rope is attached. Everyone remained silent while they aim their sea parameter, laying off over the gillnets in half-circle formation. The first diver jumps off to mark the other end of the Pukkot, where he needs to stay at the seashore for a few minutes while waiting for the last diver to jump off. Once the last diver jumps off, the manual boat will be detached and should lead to the seashore. Then the mechanical boat shall return to the middle of the sea, where a bamboo marker called Rama is located. One diver from the mechanical boat needs to prepare the bubo and attach the gillnet. Once the last diver from one tip of the gillnet is ashore, a diver needs to detach the rope attached to the Rama under the water to allow the gillnet free from tangles. The driver of the mechanical boat shall wave his hands to the divers ashore so that they can start pulling. The people on the mechanical boat shall stay on the sea until the pulling of the nets is almost over. Pulling of ropes is one of the most time-consuming processes of Pukkot, usually 2 hours. Originally, the two ends of the gill nets with a rope attached to it are approximately hundreds of meters far from each other. The pulling process uses sakote, and one person proceeds to the front as soon as he meets the ends of the rope. It is not only the owners who pull the ropes of the gill nets ashore, but everyone is welcome. Men, women, children, tourists, young and old. Once the gill net is ashore, they have to detach the bubo and start to transfer the catch to the saludan. Once the catch is transferred, the fisher folks need to sort the fish according to its type, like sapsap, squids, octopus, swordfish, among others. The catch are usually for selling and for distributing to the people around. Using a weighing scale and a small basin or pails, merchants are ready to deal with the owners for possible catch with market potential. The process is called compra. Kutur is done to distribute some catch to the people or anyone, bringing with them some plastic bags or pails and other containers available. Once the distribution and selling are done, the fisher folks needs to fix, clean, and place their materials to the boats, ready to leave and return home. After almost 5 hours of fishing practice, the fisher folks are traveling the sea again. As a practice, the wives are preparing foods at the port. This port is made up of coconut leaves where the fisher folks decide to eat or just return home with the foods. Pukkot, as a fishing practice among the Ilocanos of Barangay Mijares, Dipaculao, requires materials, manpower, and rigorous processes. But among the fisher folks, fishing is more than a livelihood, but a reflection for cultural values, expressions, and identity. That with the story of Pukkot, everybody is welcome, and indeed, no one is being left behind.